with you and tell you all about this great opportunity of Planet Marketing and InteleTravel. We are partnered with InteleTravel.uk. James Ferrara is the owner. He is the founder and president of InteleTravel, and we are partnered with them. They are our host travel agency. They have been in the business for 25 years. And James Ferrara is actually the man who created the home-based travel agency. So that's pretty amazing that he's been in this industry for 25 years with the same company and have built it from the ground up. And we get to be a part of this now. And we have an accreditation from the CLIA Association, which is the Cruise Line International Association. And that they only have 35 travel agencies that they accredit and certify. So we're in the top 25. James Ferrara is actually on their advisory board for the CLIA Association. So we have that accreditation. If you go to book a trip and you are not accredited by the CLIA Association, they look at you like, they question your integrity and your accreditation as far as a travel agency if you're not certified with the CLIA board. So that's amazing that we have that behind us. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and that is if you have a customer that complains, it brings your rating down. They will, if they report anything with your business to the Better Business Bureau, it brings your rating down. We've had that A+ rating since day one, every year for 25 years. So that's pretty exciting also to have that to back us up as a very accredited travel agency. We're based out of Delray Beach, Florida, and we have an exclusive partnership with InteleTravel as Planet Marketing reps. If you follow James Ferrara on Facebook, you'll see all the different places that he goes and travels. It's fun to watch him on Facebook because he's always trying out the different resorts and things like that for us and make sure we have the best of the best. So becoming a travel agent, you have different types of possibilities, endless possibilities on the types of bookings that you can do. You can do group cruises. Put a family reunion on a group cruise. If they're looking for a place to all meet, there's stuff to do for every age group on a cruise. So just put them on a cruise ship. They'll probably go every year on their cruise ship. But there's common interest groups also. The last cruise I was on, there was a big homeschooling group that was on this cruise ship. And they go every single year. If you can get connected with a group, they may, you may be booking their group cruise every year. The wedding industry is huge. Honeymoons, destination weddings, anniversaries. Almost every newlywed couple goes on a honeymoon. Destination weddings. If the couple is going to go abroad to get married, they may bring 10 to 20 people with them. And those people aren't going to go just for the day of the wedding. They're going to book a whole vacation out of it. So that's 10 to 20 vacations right there you can book with one destination wedding. Group travel. If you know anybody whose kids play on like travel baseball teams, travel soccer, volleyball teams, they will book hotel rooms every weekend during season. And sometimes it's, 2 nights every weekend. And if you can get connected with them, they may even travel abroad for a championship game and bring the whole family and make vacation out of it. So you can, tap into that industry. It's your business. You can book whatever you want to book and specialize in with whatever you want to specialize. You're not limited to anything at this company. So you will make 70 to 80% commissions on all the travel that you book. You start out at 70%, and then once you make $5,000 commission, you will bump up to 80%, okay? We are partnered with major vendors worldwide, and all the vendors that we're partnered with are ATOL protected. I know that's important for you in the UK. You won't get customers unless we're ATOL protected, and every single partner or vendor that we're partnered with will be ATOL protected. There's no third-party intermediaries, so that means no booking through Expedia, Travelocity, things like that, because they will take a chunk out of our paycheck, so we don't even deal with them. InteleTravel reserves group cruise blocks. If a customer's looking for a specific cruise they want to go on and can't find a room available, we can look in our booking engine, and InteleTravel reserves some blocks so that we have access to them. So we may have access to different cruise ships and cabins that the customers can't find out there on the internet. So that makes us special in that way also. We have the best customer support and service. We can contact them through email. There's a live chat, there's phone calls, and there's tickets that we can send in. So we also get a personalized website. If you have been to like a booking engine to book travel, you get your own personalized website that you can send your customers to. If they're going to book a basic hotel or like a car rental, I give them my website. If they're wanting to book like a hotel flight package or an all-inclusive or Disney trip or a cruise, I get their information and I go search our vendors and find the best deal for my customer. Right now, we are in a launch phase for the UK. I want to be upfront with you and let you know what we have available. All of this is coming as far as the packages and booking directly with the vendors. Right now, you can only book through our booking engine. So you can do flights and hotels, car rentals, and things like that. But the packages are coming. We have a second phase. Right now, we're in phase 1, and it is a beta phase. They're working out the bugs in the system before they launch all the other vendors. You can go to the vendors and you can start some of your education and get, I have some of the people on our team already are Disney certified. But you can book flights, hotels. The atoll is a flight hotel. If you book them within 2 days of each other, it's considered a package and it's not covered. So if you want to book a flight and a hotel for somebody, make sure you wait 2 days between it at this time, because it won't be protected. If you've got a flight booked and then wait 2 days and then book the hotel to get the package together, and that way it's atoll protected. But the second phase is going to release more vendors. It's going to release the packages, and you'll be able to book those together as a package deal. So I heard Thomas Kirk is going to be one of them. I'll show you those here in a little bit. It's coming up in a couple slides. But that's what we have now. I just want to be upfront with you. You're not going to have access to everything immediately, but you can start your education. You can start getting ready to be prepared. They said the second phase is going to come out sometime this summer. Our summer here means end of summer is usually like Labor Day. Well, you guys probably the beginning of September, mid-September is usually the end of summer. So hopefully it will be out within the next month or so on the second phase. We're patiently awaiting it. We also are going to be APTA protected. APTA is approved. It is going through the final stage. It's already been approved, but it's going through the final stage of getting the written documentation. So we will have APTA, but it's pending at this time, and they said within the next 30 days it should be through, and we'll be ready to go with APTA. You have sales tools where you can put your information in and print them out, put them up in businesses, hand them out to people. Business cards, you can order those. It has the InteleTravel logo, so they look professional. Okay, how much can I earn? Show me the money, right? Okay, I'm going to show you a few examples of a few different types of holidays and what you can, just an estimate of what you can earn on examples of these holidays. So the business traveler, I would just give them my website because all they're doing is booking a hotel. So I'll give them my website. They can book the hotel. They travel 3 times a month and usually stay 3 nights each time they go. All right, just for me sharing my website, I'm getting 117 pounds. for commission on that hotel when I just shared on my website. It just took me a few minutes to give them, my website. I think that's pretty good money. That's pillow money. You're sleeping while they're booking. So the second one is a 5-day golf trip to St. Andrews for a group of 4. So you're getting name, address, phone numbers to 4 people, 1 credit card to hold the room and their tea time. So that's going to take you probably 15 minutes most to enter that. After looking it up and searching for them, maybe 30 minutes, hour most max, spending time booking this trip. You're making 213 pounds on that. That's pretty amazing, just, for less than an hour, 30 minutes time. Okay, this is a little bit of a bigger trip, 7-day honeymoon, all-inclusive resort to Cancun, complete with butler service. This is top of the line hotel. You're looking at 2 people's name, address, phone numbers. You need to get their passport information. You need to get their birth dates. And that's going to take you, a max of about a half hour, maybe an hour after researching and trying to find the correct hotel for them and all that. Hours time, 435 pounds. That's amazing. I like to point this out because there's so many people that can use an extra 400 pounds a month. There's so many people that will keep them from losing their car, their house. It feeds their family. They're looking to do that working from home. They don't want to be away from their family more than they already are working a full-time job, and they can just use that extra 400 pounds. If you can show somebody how they can make an extra 400 pounds in less than an hour's time, they're going to be booking more than one honeymoon. I guarantee it, because they're going to have the time to put into it. And referral basis is amazing. Word of mouth is amazing. Once people hear that you're a travel agent, they are running to you, because any more people don't have the time to sit and research and try to find where to go book their trip or what's the best place to go. And as you do it, the longer you do this, you'll know exactly what vendor to go to. If they tell you they want to go to an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, you'll know what vendor to go to. At first, it might take you a little bit longer to research and try to find where you need to be, but you're not alone. You always have InteleTravel you can call. You have your upline, the team members. We have chat groups in Facebook where you can, search other people's questions and find the answer. So you're not alone when you're booking trips at all. And the longer you do it and the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it, and the more the quicker you get with it also. So this last one is a group cruise. It's a 5-day group cruise, 20 cabins. So you're looking probably 40, 50 people going on this, a family reunion. It's going to take you a couple months to put this together. A little bit more time you're going to put into it, because you'll make, the customers will make deposits and they'll make payments on it. And then you have to get all of their information, and you bird the cabins separately. So that takes a little bit more time to do a group cruise, but it's worth it, because look what you're going to make, 1,736 pounds. Amazing. Imagine doing, a family reunion every year and making 1,736 pounds for each group cruise that you book. So here are some of the brands and the destinations that you guys will have access to. This is not all of them, but you can see there are some very good ones on here. To look at that for a second. Screenshot it if you want to. Okay, the travel industry is a $5 trillion industry a year. Okay, it's projected to almost double in size to 9 trillion pounds in the next 10 years. The #1 research category online from the hours of 9 to 5. Most people are supposed to be working from the hours of 9 to 5, but they're out there looking for their next holiday that they want to go on. The older generation is fueling this growth of the projection of growth in the next 10 years. In America, there is a generation that we call the baby boomer generation. They were born from 1946 to 1964, when we had a war, and when the war ended in 1945, a bunch of babies started being born when the men came back, and we had a massive growth in population between 1946 and 1964. So those are our baby boomer generation. Those baby boomers now are retiring. So that's why they're fueling this growth, because when they're retiring, they're traveling. and they have fueled our economy since the day they were born. The diaper and, the pamper industry had boomed when they were born because everybody was buying so many diapers. When they got a little bit older, the automobile industry had boomed. And then they started having families and kids, and the housing industry boomed. Everybody's building bigger, better homes now. Now that they're retiring, they're starting to travel. So every 20 seconds, there's going to be one of these older generation or a baby boomer retiring in the next 10 years. Every 20 seconds, one's going to retire. Okay? These millennials that are out there, they're spending 140 billion pounds on travel annually already. They're looking at this older generation and saying, I'm not going to work 40 years and start traveling. I want to travel now while I'm young before I have kids. I don't know whose money they're spending, but they're going out there traveling. They're putting backpacks on and they're going. They're getting on an airplane and seeing the world. So that's why you see this projection and growth over the next 10 years. And they're going to need us to help book their travel for them, because there's so many people that are so busy that don't have time, or they don't know how to use the computer. There's not a lot of brick and mortar companies anymore, travel companies that you can go to and book travel. So people are needing us. So get paid on what people are doing anyway. Everybody's traveling. So get paid on it. So my number one question I get when people are thinking about signing up as a travel agent is, what kind of education do I need to do? And what kind of certifications do I need? So I can tell you, you do not have to have any certifications to be able to book travel. If you do get certifications, it positions you better to sell travel as a professional, because people will see your certificates out there. It will, educate you more, obviously, and you'll know, and you'll be more comfortable and confident in what you're doing. But the only education that you have to do before you start getting paid is the InteleTravel University. And that only takes about an hour and a half to complete InteleTravel University. So when you start your business, we have a team training also that you can go through, and it shows you how to get partnered with the different vendors, and then you can start doing the different vendors education. Okay, the education out there is endless. You can constantly be learning something new. It is so much fun. But we tell you to get specialized in something. Pick a couple different areas that you want to learn about, that you think that your customers are going to want to book, something you enjoy and you want to learn more about. I picked cruises because I love cruising. I feel like it's the up and coming thing that people are going to be traveling on, and cruises pay the highest commissions. So I chose cruises. So I'm learning Carnival, Norwegian. There's so many cruise lines out there. I didn't even know half of them existed. So I also chose all-inclusives because I have a lot of nieces, nephews, and their friends. My son got married, and they want to go on all-inclusives to like Bahamas, Punta Cana, Jamaica, Cancun. And so I started studying different resorts over in those areas and learning more about them. And then I did a Puerto Rico certification. So you can choose whatever you want to get specialized in. Somebody came to me and wanted to book a Disney trip. Well, I don't have the Disney education. I didn't have time to take it by the time they wanted to book it. So I went through our team and found somebody who's Disney certified and had them help walk me through it really quick. So I didn't have to take that, I didn't have to tell the customer, no, I can't book it for you. I'm not certified. You can book anything. Don't ever turn a trip away, because we can find somebody to help you. And if we can't find someone to help you, you always can call InteleTravel and they will guide you in booking the trip. So don't ever turn a trip away because you're not educated or certified. So some of these different vendors will offer us discounts or free, trips for taking their education. And we have something that's called Intelli Trips. And Carnival does a seminar at sea where you go and take a couple classes, then you get to inspect the ship, you get to try the food and, try the drinks, make sure that's all tasting good. And they treat you like VIP when you're on these Intelli Trips, because they want you to have the best experience and come back and sell it to your customers. So this one is coming up in September. It's on the Carnival Splendor out of Florida. And it's a 4-day Bahamas cruise. An ocean view cabin is only 150 pounds. A balcony cabin is 230 pounds. If you know anything about cruising, you can't take a cruise for 230 pounds in an interior room. So that's an amazing price. You get to bring a guest along. These are called fam trips. If you heard of fam trips, it's a familiarization trip. They just want you to get familiar with their product. Okay, this is another one they just had in June. This is a Club Med all-inclusive 5-star resort. I have some friends that were on this. They were able to bring a guest along, and they only paid 150 pounds a person. It was in Ixtapa, Mexico. They were live on Facebook the whole week. I was so jealous. It was fun watching them, and they said they were treated like kings and queens. They got to go snorkeling for free. They, played on the beach. They got to eat and drink whenever they wanted. They said everybody needs to just go on one of these fam trips and experience a fam trip, because they said it's simply amazing how you get treated. And all they had to do was take a tour of the Club Med resort one day. That was the only thing that was required. They just took a tour of it so they could see, the back. They could see the suites, the really good rooms. They could see, the back, the way everything was ran behind the scenes. So I said definitely everybody needs to experience one of those. So we have 3 assurances for you. The first one is for our customer, actually. It's the best travel price assurance. If we find a trip for them and they find something cheaper online, we will match it 100%. If it matches apples to apples, the flight number, all of that's the same, we'll match it 100%. InteleTravel wants their travel agents to get paid, so they agree to match it 100%. Okay, we have a no question asked 100% money back assurance. This is for you. You try this company and you decide in the next 30 days that it's just not what you thought it was going to be. It's not for you. All you do is email customer service and say, look, I just need to cancel my account, and they won't ask any questions, and they'll send your money back the way you paid. We also have a risk-free profit assurance. And this risk-free profit assurance is for you also. You try the business out for a full year. You're guaranteed not to lose any money for that full year. They see that you're out there trying to get customers and book travel. They will reimburse you the difference if you lost any money from what you had invested into the company. But that was a lot of information about the travel side of the business. I'm going to continue on. This is the marketing compensation plan. And this is completely optional. I want you to know that you can be a travel agent and just book travel if that's what you want to do. This is an add-on. Warren Buffett, richest man in the world, says never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. So this is an option for you to have a second source of income. All right. If you want to help others start their own travel agency, you can have this second source of income. If you want to simply book travel, you can simply book travel. This is completely optional, but I'm going to share this with you because this is what it will give you. It will give you time freedom and financial freedom. Imagine the financial freedom that you can have by residual income. Okay, so we are Planet Marketing, and Donald Bradley is the founder and chairman of the board. Okay, he is a documented 7-figure money earner. He's got over 20 years experience in this business, in the travel industry, and he seeked out the best host travel agency that he could and went to them and said, let us do your advertising for you. Let us sign up your travel agents and sell travel. Well, we've signed up 19,000 travel agents. Today, we hit 19,000. Pretty exciting day for us. We've sold over $150 million in travel already also. We just launched in the UK. We are in some of the other Caribbean countries, which are on the US plan, but we are global now with the UK. You guys have your own plan. You have your own vendors. We are in phase 1 of that, like I had said earlier. Phase 1, we're going to be launching phase 2 yet this summer, where it will give you access to packages and booking all kinds of travel. Unlimited, you'll be able to do all the education that you want to do. But we are a newly launched marketing company. We have only been in the business for 20 months, okay? But we're established. When you're looking to get into a company, you want to look for these 3 criteria. The first one is to find a company with a marketable product. Well, the travel industry is the #1 industry in the world. You can't get more marketable than that. And we're not even necessarily a product. We provide a service. So you're not basing your income on a product. People are going to go on that trip no matter who books it for them. They're going to be going on that trip. They're budgeting to go on that trip. So you're not selling a product. You're selling something that people are doing anyway. Okay, so it's very marketable. The second criteria is to find a company that's established. Okay, we have been in the business for 20 months. An established company is considered to be 18 months old. Okay, so the first 15 months of our company, we have accomplished more than what most businesses accomplish in the first 5 to 10 years of their business. So we're very, very much established. We're partnered with that 25-year-old host travel agency, so we have the establishment. Okay, and the third criteria is to find a company that's not saturated. Well, I just told you we only have 19,000 active travel agents right now. If you can find a company that has less than 100,000 distributors, reps, travel agents, whatever they have, you found a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You are getting in on the ground floor of this business. And even more so for you over in the UK, because we only have a little over 1,000. There's only a little over 1,000 travel agents in the UK. So that is huge. You guys are getting in on the base floor of this company and have this opportunity to share with others and to make money on this marketing plan also. We're based out of Atlanta, Georgia. We have solid company leadership. When Donald Bradley decided to start this company, he built this company out of integrity, and he chose the best to work with him. Andy Kaufman is the president and CEO. He's managed billion-dollar global businesses and has international experience. Has decades. He was actually retired, and Donald Bradley went to him, and he had so much respect for Donald Bradley and knew him from the industry and said, if he's starting a company, I want to be a part of it. So he came out of retirement and started helping get this company off the ground. He's the one that he's the reason you guys are launching in the UK at this time, because he is building that global platform. Once the UK is completely launched, they're going to open up Asia, Europe, Canada, Mexico. I keep forgetting the 5th one. There's 5 of them that they're working on right now that they're going to be opening. Leanne Trockler is our COO. She is, in the field of operations. She is the base between us out here in the field working and the corporate office. If we need something, she will get it to us. I don't know if she sleeps much, because she is always on answering her emails as soon as someone's emailing her. So this is the kind of money you can make in this industry, in this company. Every time you help somebody sign up to be a travel agent, you help them start their own travel agency, you're going to get 40 pounds, okay? When they help a friend start the business, you're going to get a 50% match on their personal referrals. You're going to get 20 pounds every time your personal rep signs somebody. So you're looking at personal sales. If you have nine direct sales, you sign up 9 people and help them get the travel agency started, you will start getting a team bonus. Okay, you get 8 pounds per person every time somebody signs up to be a travel agent on your team. An ITA is InteleTravel Agent. Every time somebody signs up, no matter where they're at, no matter who signed them up, you're going to get an additional 8-pound team bonus. Those add up. The power of 8 is amazing. Okay, so you will get direct sales, 40 pounds. You'll get matches, 20 pounds, anytime your direct sale signs somebody up. And these are unlimited. The team bonuses are unlimited. And you get paid weekly. There's not a lot of companies, direct sale companies, that pay their commissions weekly. So you will get a weekly check every single week. We have a builder program. Planet Marketing likes to recognize us for just certain achievements. The first one is, once you help 3 people sign up to be a travel agent, you are a bronze builder. When you help 6 people start their own travel agency, you are a silver builder. And when you have 9, you're a gold builder. And when you become a gold builder, you're giving yourself a pay raise. Okay, you receive that first level of 8-pound level team bonuses. Okay, that's the one I told you where no matter who signs them up, you're going to get an extra 8 pounds. So your first goal is to get to gold, so you start making the maximum money that you can make. You also will get a 10% match on your personal reps residual incomes. And I'll show you that in the next slide, what that means. And you get 10% of your personal travel agents' travel bookings. So say someone goes out there and books that group cruise and makes 1,700 pounds commissions, you're going to get a check for $170. You didn't do anything besides introduce that person to be a travel agent. So those add up also. I got a nice check this past month on matches. So it adds up once you have 9 people booking travel and you start making matches on their travel. So the residual income, if you are familiar with network marketing, this residual income, this matrix is a 3x9 forced matrix. It's a team building matrix, so you're not building it alone. I'm going to show you how this works because it can look confusing. To unlock the compensation plan, remember I told you you had to have 9 people to get that pay raise as a gold builder? Well, actually 9 unlocks the whole compensation plan. You can get paid on 100% of this matrix also. So you want to shoot for 9 to get the maximum payout that you can get on this compensation plan. When you start a team, you will get paid 3 pounds per person on your team. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but this is every single month, not just when they sign, it's every month. So is your team growing? If your team is growing, you're going to see your paycheck grow every single month, and that matrix is a great thing. Your first 2 levels to get paid on, you have to have 2 people. And then from there on, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the way this works is, let's pretend you are on a stage, and in your first row, you have 3 seats. When you sell the tickets for those 3 seats, you fill them up with 3 people, you are going to get paid $3 or 3 pounds per person. So you're getting paid 9 pounds, okay? Now, each one of these 3 people get 3 in their first row. So your second row is 9, okay? So you're getting 3 pounds times 9, 27, plus you get paid for that first row, 9 pounds. So you're getting 36 pounds for each one of those seats being sold. So it triples again. Each one of these people get 3. I'm just going to draw a bunch of circles to make it look good, right? Okay, so 27 in the third row. When those seats all sell, you're looking at 117 pounds. And you can see 81, 243, 729, 2187. It triples. Every row triples. And the money grows, okay? So how this fills, you sign up 3 people, 1, 2, 3. Those seats get filled. Where's your 4th person going to go? Say number 1 here already signed 2 people by the time you got your 2. They had 2 friends sign with them right away. So your next seat that's open is this one right here. Your number 4 person is going to go here. Number 5, number 6. Say these people got some more people by the time you got number 7. Number 7 is going to drop down here in this 3rd row already. So you're dropping people in underneath them as you sign people up. So these first 3 people that you sign up, you are going to be helping them, and you might be dropping people into the 2nd row, 3rd row, depending on how fast your other people that you sign up are growing. You're going to be dropping people in your organization because there's nowhere else for them to go. It goes in the next seat that's open from top to bottom, left to right. So the next seat that's open is where that person is going to fall. That's why it's called a forced matrix. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you think about it, you're up here in other people's matrix. So when their matrix starts filling, okay, you might fall down here in their matrix. And then as their matrix fills, their next seat might be in your matrix. So they might be dropping people in your matrix all the way to the top. They might be dropping people into your matrix. I know I don't plan on stopping recruiting. My goal is to maximize this compensation plan. If it takes me 20 years to get to 19,000 people in my organization, I'm going to do it. That is my goal. I want to get all the way to the top. So people are going to be falling into other people's organizations as we build this together. It's a team building matrix. That's why they call it team build. Let me clear that. On to the next slide. This next one is a director bonus. This director program is Donald Bradley's baby. He created this to recognize his leaders and to give them bonuses. And as a one-star director, you have 100 travel agents active on your team, evenly divided. You get a 400-pound bonus at the very first of the month. You receive at least 800 pounds, you're guaranteed, from all sources of income, and you will receive that at the end of the month. They'll write you a check of the difference if you have not received 800 pounds at the end of the month with all your sources. Number 2 star is 300 active travel agents, and you're getting an 800-pound bonus, okay? At 3 star, you have 500 active travel agents, and there's a 1,600-pound bonus at the beginning of the month. Plus, each one of these levels, you get another 8 pounds for every person that signs on your team. So remember, you get that gold star bonus, or the gold builder bonus is 8 pounds. When you become a 1-star, you get another 8 pounds. So you're getting 16 pounds every time someone joins your team. When you become a 2-star, you get another 8. So you're getting 24. And as a 3-star, you're getting another 8. So you're getting 32. And so on. All the way up to 6 stars, you're getting another 8 pounds. Okay. So 4-star, there's only 4 of them in the entire company. There is a 4,000-pound bonus at the beginning of the month. 5-star, there is 1 5-star director in our company, and he gets an 8,000-pound deposit on the beginning of the month. And I know for a fact he's making over $62,000 a month, because my upline told me, because he shows her his check because he's trying to push her to go there. So there's 1-star or 5-star in the entire company. There's only 125 directors in the entire company. So we have so much growth. We're all getting in on the ground floor of this business. Every single one of us is going to get to 1-star, 2-star. You keep working it and don't stop. You're going to keep growing and adding more stars to your jacket. You get this pretty little jacket here. But at each level, your income is going to go up. Your bonuses are going to get bigger. Imagine, sorry, I got to sneeze. Imagine at 2-star, if it took you, sorry, I got to sneeze. Imagine if it took you 5 years to get to 2-star, okay? A 2-star director pretty much makes $4,000 to $5,000 a month. So if it took you 5 years to get there, would it be worth it? Absolutely. I can tell you it's absolutely worth it, because it took me 4 years to get to that level in my last business. And I quit my job when I got to that level. And it was absolutely worth everything I did, every minute away from my family, to work that business and then make that income to be able to quit my job, because now I have the freedom of time. But then after I quit my job, 2 months later, I found this program. I found this company. And I seen what I did in the last company, and I knew I could do in this company in less than a year's time. I knew I could get to 2-star in less than a year. So my goal was to get to 2-star. I am so close to being there. By the end of next month, I'll be there. And I just joined in December. So 3-star, 500 travel agents. When you hit 3-star, you're making about 10,000. And the reason I'm telling you these figures is because there's so many of us that have been programmed since the day we were born to get a good education, get a good job, pay your bills. We can dream bigger than that. We have the vehicle and the tool to get there with this company. If it took you 10 years to make $10,000 a month, it's going to be worth it, because this next slide, let me show you. When you become a director in Planet Marketing, in the event of your death, your family will receive your check. Imagine if you're making $10,000 a month, okay? Your family's going to get your check every single month. Your weekly commissions, your director pay, your director bonuses, and your residual income. So they're going to get your matches. that you're making on the people below you. You've built that to $10,000 a month. Your family will have that forever, generation after generation. They will know your name. Your great-great-great-grandchildren will know who you are because you've left this legacy for them and you've built this business for the name, for your last name. So that is something huge to think about, to know that you have that opportunity. You have the tool to get into a company with less than 20,000 distributor or travel agents in it. So they give out gifts, rings, jewelry, watches. I would love to have a Rolex watch. I had someone tell me on my team this last week that she's always dreamed about getting a Rolex watch. So I'm like, okay, so you got to go 5 stars. That's her goal. She wants 5 stars so she can get the Rolex watch. Some people, it doesn't matter to them. This jewelry is nothing. They just want the paycheck, and that's fine. These represent certain income levels. So once you're, making certain levels, you are earning a ring, the sapphire ring, the ruby ring, the diamond ring. There's only one diamond ring wearer right now in the company, and there's no double diamond ring. So you can see how it's still growing and how much growth we all have and how we can all get there also. So the tools we have in the company, we're definitely a turnkey business. We have an app. We have a website where you can monitor all of your information, your team. We have training online. We have webinars like this. We have calls. There's events. London has events that you can go to live and meet the different people. There are meetings all over the UK every single week that you can go to, and we get that information out to you. So this is how you get paid. It's on Paylution. You can choose to use their debit card, or you can have the money transferred directly to your checking or savings account. So this is what it costs to join the business. It's £142 to be a travel agent only. ITA program is InteleTravel Agent Program. You will earn the travel commissions, you get the best price assurance, and you get the travel perks. So to keep your business going, you have a £32 monthly payment to have unlimited support, access to all the vendors, in the education, in our own personal web portal. If you want to help others start their own travel agency and make that second income, you only have to pay $16.25 to be a Planet Marketing rep, and then it's $16.25 a month to keep your business going. Okay? If you want to go all in and have both streams of income, it is $158.25 total between both of them, and it's a $48.25 month pound a month investment in your business to keep your business going. So I'm going to tell you now, just to decide, make a decision and go back to the person that sent you here. Let them know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. A 3 is you just don't think it's for you. We appreciate you, plugging in with us and watching the webinar. Just let them know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. Number 2 is you are interested, but you have a few questions. You might have to talk to your significant other, or the money's just not there. Let that person know. Or we can do a 3-way chat afterwards. You can ask me questions after this. But just let that person know if you're a 2, because we can help you work out the obstacles and get through to see if this is a good match for you. And number 1 is you are ready to go. You want to sign up. We will help you get started on that education and lead you to a path of success with this company. So I just want to just let you know I appreciate you plugging in again today, and look forward to working with you if that's what you choose. And I'm going to stop my share here. I'm going to open it up